everyone. Welcome to TK's Nerd Life. This is episode 7. It's been a minute since we've recorded, just a wee bit. We had some life stuff happen, so sickness and work stuff and
Mostly work stuff,
work
unfortunately.
stuff. But this episode, we're gonna review the new Superman movie. We just watched it tonight,
hmm
and yeah, we're gonna get started with that. So, what'd you think?
I absolutely loved it. I mean, like, I really, without getting into spoiler territory right now, like, I personally was super excited when I saw the trailer for it. And obviously, I had that momentum going for a while. And as you can see by my shirt, I mean,
And
I,
mine too. I got
yeah,
the newbie.
yeah.
So.
She's got the new one. I have the retro. Big Superman fan. So, I mean, I can't say I've always been a big Superman fan because I didn't
Mhm.
start that way. I wasn't the biggest Superman fan, but as I read more of the comics and seeing more of like them change, not changing his story, but making it where like he wasn't as indestructible as he was before. That's kind of when I started to like him more and like
Mhm.
connect with him more because it showed more of like not just Superman as Clark Kent trying to be a human, but more of Superman trying to be a human. And that's what made me start to connect with him more. And I feel like this movie did a good portrayal of that
Mhm.
personally.
No, I agree. I honestly think they did a really good job. I honestly wasn't a Superman fan at all. But I think after I read All Star Superman, that's what
Mm,
changed me. So I started kind of getting into Superman a little bit more. I think last year. I think
I think it was last year, yeah, because
last year.
that's when we started talking about him more.
You're right. It was last year. So I mean, after reading that, I kind of seeing where he's like he actually does have a weakness, not even just kryptonite, but like there's other things going on in his world,
Mm-hmm.
not just kryptonite. Like that's the thing. 'Cause I always felt like it, like in like the original comics, there was always like nothing could, hurt
Nothing could
him.
really stop him, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it was really only the kryptonite that affected him.
Hmm.
And I feel like nowadays it's easier to see stories where like, yes, the kryptonite is still his weakness, and that's probably always going to be the case. I don't think that'll ever change.
Hmm.
But you see it more as like he actually gets hurt, even if there's not kryptonite involved, because
Hmm.
yes, he is very strong and arguably, and honestly, he's probably always going to be one of DC's biggest powerhouses, if not the biggest one. But he's still someone that can get hurt, and it's not impossible for someone to injure him
Hmm.
without kryptonite.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, without spoiling anything, there was a lot of action in the movie. I really enjoyed it, and kind of seeing more of Superman's power in this one was kind of cool. And and two, like, I mean, I know that in the trailer they kind of like, they didn't like restart his origin because we
Mm-hmm.
all know his origin.
Everyone knows the story at this
So
point.
it was kind of nice, like them not going over it again.
Mm.
That's one thing that always irritated me. I mean, I get it with Christopher Reeves in the 70s, right? 70s.
70s, yeah.
Yeah, I was making sure.
Mm-hmm.
70s, I make sense, but like again, we don't need to keep having reruns of his origin because we already know his origin. So I kind of like that kind of. I know like even with Spider-Man, they did the same thing. With
Yeah,
I
they did
mean,
that with Tom Holland, and
mhm,
they even did that with what's his name, Robert Patterson's Batman. Like they didn't
mhm,
really tell his story; they already showed him as
yeah.
Batman.
I don't care if they like glimpse things, but like not like going over it over and over again. That's what will kind of irritate me.
Right, because it's like we already like even if you're not a comic book reader of these characters, it's kind of hard to say that people don't know the story already at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we really enjoyed the film. We're trying to make sure we don't spoil anything.
Mm-hmm.
But was there anything else you wanted to add?
I also liked how it introduced characters like Guy Gardner's Green Lantern or Mr. Terrific, because it's like, I mean, the only real adaptation I remember for, I mean, not Guy Gardner, but Mr. Terrific in live action was the Arrowverse series, where he was introduced in that, helping Oliver Queen and everything, which
Mm-hmm.
I thought was a good way to introduce him, but I kind of wished we had seen more of that, and I feel like now that he's been introduced into the DCU this way, we'll
Mm-hmm.
hopefully get more of that character. And again, Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, like the Green
Mm-hmm.
Lanterns are officially back. in the film universe, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can actually get. I mean, it sounds rude to say it this way, but I think it's true for a lot of people. We can get a good Green Lantern story
Mhm.
because I'm sorry, Ryan Reynolds, but I don't know what happened with your movie.
Mm. Well, it's the writers. That was the problem.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
It's the
I'm
writers.
not blaming Ryan.
It's not
I
Ryan.
didn't, I
It's the
didn't. Well,
writers.
no, I was saying for Ryan Reynolds because he acted in that film. Like he didn't get a good plot with that. That's what I meant.
No. Or they could bring him back as an older Green Lantern.
I don't think he's ever gonna do that. And if he ever, I mean, I think his love for that character was shown in Deadpool 2's end credit scenes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But no, I like that they brought different characters to it, and it wasn't just they took the whole film, which was nice. Like you get to see them for who they are, so it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah. What would you rate the movie overall? Like
honestly,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Honestly, it's probably one of the best movies I've watched in a minute, and especially with it being a DCU, definitely one of the best DC movies, and especially for a Superman movie, definitely worth watching. I seriously recommend it, even if you're not a Superman fan, because you kind of get to see more of Superman and Krypto and all of them. Like it's
I was
great.
gonna say we finally got the introduction to this
Yeah.
guy too.
Yes, and this is the popcorn bucket for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
Popcorn bucket. Beautiful. You actually put your popcorn in here, but we didn't do that because
No, we did not. We
collector's
probably
item.
never will, honestly.
Yeah, we probably never will put anything in this popcorn bucket, but we love it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think it would be a 10 out of 10 as well. I mean, I think it's a great start to DCU, and however people feel about the Snyderverse, I know there's mixed feelings about that. I'm not here to say who's right and who's wrong, but again, me personally, I think this was a great start to this new universe, and I'm personally looking forward to see what comes next from here because I want to see more films out of this now, and not just Superman but other characters.
Yeah. Well, I think that is it.
Yeah, I got nothing more to say unless you do.
Yep, that's it. Thank you for joining our podcast. We really appreciate all the follows and maybe getting more followers. I think we're at 450 now.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome. So I'll make sure we say thank you to everyone that's following and subscribing to our channel. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.